Brendan, you lay it down like that again, you're off the team. You piece of shit, bullshit motherfucker with no heart, quitting and shit. Yeah. Off the fucking team.
What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and this is Table Talks, episode 28.
And this is all after pulling from our Battle of the Valley tournament, our Toronto versus Pembroke tournament up in Renfrew.
Yeah.
It was an awesome day.
It was an awesome day of pulling.
A lot of matches. Controversial.
Yeah.
But
you may have seen the video.
Yeah,
we put out a video earlier this week and kind of laid into him a little bit because some of the stuff was a little bit upsetting. Just a heads up for anybody who's hosting an event and inviting people to come out and pull. Just make sure you have all the necessary amenities to throwing an event, like a table mounted to the floor, adequate chalk, that kind of stuff. You know, if you can go as far as hiring a ref, that really helps to make it more quote unquote official. But that's not here nor there. That we had never talked about hiring an outside ref or anything for this event, so we're more or less just joking about that stuff. And it's all learning experiences. And what did we learn this weekend?
Carry your own chalk with you.
Yes, always have a container of chalk in your bag. And there are lots of arm wrestlers that do that. Like the Askies always have their chalk with them. True. And good for you guys. You guys have obviously learned this lesson before us, and we should have been aware of it because chalk was definitely a bit of a game changer for some of the matches.
I guess you could have brought a drill and some screws with you as well.
Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, we could.
But it was a cement floor.
Yeah, we can't go that far. The point is the chalk, when you're a team that uses chalk habitually and you go against a team that does not use chalk habitually, it definitely, the no chalk gives a bit of an edge to the team that likes to not use it.
Yes.
So
and that was definitely a factor in your match, Anthony's match.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Mike felt kind of too fucked.
I think everybody that won was happy with it. I mean, well, in all honesty, even my match with somebody that we can't show right now, so we won't mention him either, just in case that's an issue. But he knows who he is, and they know who it was. My left-handed match, I didn't feel comfortable, even though I won. I never had a grip or a setup that I was comfortable with, and I was really expecting us to slip in that match, and I was hoping that at least in the strap, I would feel more comfortable again. And when I started pulling, I didn't use chalk at all. It wasn't until my match with Curtis that I decided how important it was, and it was mainly for the elbow pad. But then now I realize in my move especially, in containment with a King's move, it's really, really important. Yeah. Like, Evan was really able to just slide up my hand, and I wasn't able to hold him down at all the way that I
I think we've been brainwashed a little bit by Devon Laird and all these high hookers telling us not to use chalk. Like, you want to slip.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that was in the beginning. I didn't use chalk, and then I realized, no, I do want to use it, but I never noticed how much it actually affected my move until Saturday with Evan. That was when I was like, oh, wow. And it wasn't even until reflecting on it later that I was like, yeah, that's why he was able to slide out of my hand so easy. Like,
so we want to say that some of these matches we're not quite comfortable calling official.
Yeah,
we'll probably organize some rematches in the summer, just to see, because we really think Paul could beat Rich, and we think Anthony can beat Alan, and that's our opinion. I think the video shows that, but anyway, one of these rematches might be sooner than we think.
Yeah, I guess like in round 3, you can't see it on any of the videos because he just whispers it to me. But before round 3, Evan's like totally egging me on, like trying to get me to come back to the table early. Like, oh, do you need your whole minute? Are you sure you're going to take your whole minute? All right, I thought we were here to pull, I thought we were going to do this. And he got me to walk to the table well before a minute rest, where originally I said, no, I'm going to take my whole minute. And then as soon as I got to the table, he just whispered to me, did I get you to come to the table before your minute was up? To which obviously you did, you bastard. and yeah, he did a good job getting into my head. If you saw Devon's video, because we didn't show it in our video, but in Devon's video you can see where after round 1, in exchanging sides of the table, he does the part which was maybe the dirtiest of the dirty, or the baddiest,
not
the
only
bad
getting in
company
your head,
of the bad company,
but he gets in your face.
But yeah, he gets up in my face and tries and makes it physical, where he actually pushes his chest up against me and shit, which that really kind of messed with my head, because arm wrestling is, like we said, it's a combat sport, so it's right on that edge. Like it's the least physical combat sport of combat sports, where you're like you're touching your opponent in the least way possible by just holding their hand, but you're still fully in a fight with them. So to take it to that next level of like, are we going to really fight? It just kind of messed with my head a bit, and because I was trying to stay like calm and in my own like mission, my own like head. And so that part just kind of threw me off even more, and I really didn't feel like I was like in the match until or like in my, like focusing on the match really until like round 3, you know.
And not even get Ron Bath to come to our events for moments like that.
Just wise people up and grab him by the face, dad move him. No, that was his tactics, and in the setting and in the room, that was part of the game. And you know, would that be able to happen in a tournament in WAF or in somewhere more official or something like that? No. Are those tactics, you know, are they effective? No. I feel good because he had to use all of those tactics to beat me. I definitely don't think that he could beat me again now that I know how he pulls, and I know that I totally game planned wrong. Yeah. You know, like we had talked about it, and we thought the idea of meeting him inside and crowding the center, and very similar to how Dustin beat Zach, right? That was what we were game planning. After both of us now having pulled with Zach more, we know the way that Dustin dominated him in the center of the table at PAL had a lot more to do with the way that Zach pulls for real than where Zach's actually strong. You know, like Zach just gets kind of
they actually are very different in the way their strengths.
They once they're pulling, no, but in the setup, like Evan dominates the center of the table, and he's a huge bully in the center of the table, and Zach doesn't bully at all in the center of the table when he's setting up, like at all. So
where match Evan's bullying in the center,
it was like as soon as I was like, oh shit, no, I'm not going to match him there, and it took me until round 3 to be like, well then fucking go outside, you dumbass. Like, and I think if I had gone King's move round 1 based on how difficult it was for him to get through it, even without the chalk, I don't know that he could have pinned it 3 times.
You don't think so, huh?
No, I don't. And we're gonna find out, because as much as he pulled me to the table early in round 3, after the match he said, "Never again will we have a super match." And you know,
he really doesn't like the King's move.
No, he's really doesn't like having to get through that King's move. You know, I couldn't tell. I thought he was joking. Like I thought he was like he actually loves the King's move because he appreciates it so much. Can't really do it. Wants to feel it, like to get through it, but no, he just straight up hates it. He's almost Ingentersy about it, except that he does agree that it should be a part of arm wrestling. But yeah, so I decided to kind of play the antics too and see if I could get him razzed up and get him to come to the table earlier. And apparently he's going to be coming down this weekend.
March 13th?
Yeah, March 13th. So a lot of shit happening for the BAL.
Dude, this is going to be a crazy BAL.
Yeah.
Best one of the year so far.
Yeah, best one maybe ever. Maybe ever. I mean, like, we did have Devon pull at one before when he pulled Tyler, which was fucking amazing.
Yep.
But we've got Devon pulling again. And this time he's pulling Janek.
The Janekasaurus.
The Janekasaurus. And they've got a little bet going on. It's pretty interesting. There's been a lot of hype going back and forth, which has been pretty cool. It's been nice to be able to be a part of that.
Yep.
But then the big match by far, the one that everybody I think has been waiting to see, is Rick and Curtis.
Yep.
And very, very excited for that.
Giant men.
I know. And complete opposite sides of the spectrum.
Complete opposites in the way they're giant.
Yeah, exactly. Like Curtis was there this weekend. You can see him in the background of some of the shots, and he didn't touch the table once, which was very smart and very wise of him, which is awesome to see. But looking like a beast, and we've been seeing the footage of him pulling with Devon and stuff recently. He's looking strong as fuck.
So March 13th, let's go over the matches.
Yeah. So March 13th, the first thing we got are the undercard matches, right? So the smaller guys. So we got Mark Hoover from Dunville, who pulls with Rick, right? It's part of the Armed and Dangerous crew. He's coming up to pull Kevin Carrier. And Kevin's pulled for us before in the BAL. He pulled Andre Gilmanu, and did he pull around Robin too?
He did pull around Robin. Yeah, he got second to Dan Delphi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but he's really good. He's really
beast.
quick. He's good. Really good at ready goes.
Yeah,
he's a top roller.
And he's a fighter. He's a vicious fighter.
Yeah, he's a Frenchman.
Yeah, it's so true. He's got that crazy going on. And so he's coming down, and him and Mark are pulling right and left. And the way we're going to do all the left and then all the right matches, so people get a break and all that stuff. But I don't know which arm is. I don't know who's
Mark's
better.
left is better.
Mark's left is better.
But I don't know about Kevin.
I don't know either. So
Yeah.
I feel
Probably
like
right.
I feel like they're even. We'd have to look at the list. It might be he might be more left. Either way, it's going to be competitive, and the styles make matches. The styles are totally different. Mark is more of a catch, kind of a hook puller, and Kevin is more of a fast top roll guy.
Yeah,
So
Mark's definitely got him on the strength. Kevin's definitely got him on the speed.
Yeah.
So.
Kevin's got him for skill, probably, like as far as like experience,
Yep.
you know. But Mark is
Hey, if the match stops.
fast learner, and he's got a good crew to pull with. So, yeah, if the match stops, it's going to probably be similar to Anthony and Alan in a sense, you know. But anyway, we won't say more about that.
Hey, moving on.
And then after that, we've got Kevin is coming with his friend Paul Rio, and we haven't seen any footage of him. I'm sure that he's in some Arm Fight Club videos and stuff that we just haven't been able to find or notice that that's him that's pulling, because he's been around for a long time, but I guess he hasn't been pulling for a few years.
Some inconsistencies here.
Yeah, exactly. But he's supposed to be relatively strong, and
He's coming to pull our boy Miguel.
yeah, on right arm.
On right arm, yeah.
And actually, but the reason he's coming is because of Reagan. Right. So this boy Reagan he's of all the high hookers shit talking, he might be the king of the shit talking.
He's the Andre of the high hooker club.
The Andre Gillen, yeah, just pure shit talking. But he's awesome. He's hilarious, and his
Hey, he was supposed to pull me left this weekend.
yeah
For $100.
But he didn't.
I think he
wasn't
backed
there.
out right after I told him how much I weighed.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh shit, you're the wrong guy." Well, never mind then, buddy. Fucking Reagan, he's hilarious. So he's coming down with Curtis and his high hooker, his Ottawa Valley high hooker crew, and he's going to be pulling Paul on left arm. So that'll be an interesting match to see. And then we've got Derek Elshaw pulling the 15-year-old Georgian. Is he still 15, or has he turned 16 yet?
I think he's probably been 15 for 20 years. Who knows?
No, this kid's a beast, man. He's a beast. And I see him at everybody's club. Like, I go to Iron Arms practice, he's practicing. I see Dunville practices, he's there. He comes to our practices, this kid's pulling everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's committed.
Yeah, no,
Sure,
he is, yeah. And his hand is ridiculous. He's 15 years old, and I swear his hand is as big as mine. Like, it's retarded.
So he's pulling Derek Elshaw, who
Yeah.
just recently suffered a tragic loss to our buddy Miguel.
But that was on right arm, and Derek is a left-handed puller for sure.
This is true.
Alex is also more left, right? Alexander?
I'm not too sure, actually.
His left is good either way.
Yeah.
His left is good. I don't know which one is better, but his left is definitely comparable to Elshaw's, but Elshaw's left is better than his right for sure. So it should be a good match. And they both pull similar. Like, they're both top roll guys. They're both hand control guys. They both have big hands.
Yep.
Even though I think Alexander's is thicker, and I think Derek's is longer.
That's probably true.
If you were to measure it out. And Derek's same probably forearm length is similar. Like, Derek's arm is going to have longer forearm length. Alexander's going to be a little stronger. So it should be a good match. But both newer, sort of more amateur pullers. So those are the sort of starter matches.
That's the undercard. On to the big boys.
Yeah. So if Evan shows up, which he says he has, and I trust he will, him and I will do our right arm match again, and I expect it to go a lot different than it did, and that'll be all we say about that. I will go 100% King's move the entire time.
So it's not all you're gonna say.
Yeah. So it's not all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that, and then I'll tell you everything else. But yeah, no, opposite game plan from last time. So hopefully that works. Hopefully my arm is more has more endurance than his over the course of 2 weekends in a row. And then we've got Rick and Curtis.
This is the match everyone came to see. We've been waiting for this match for a long time now.
Yeah.
I think we kind of like teased it back in the London practice in summer.
We were talking about maybe it happened in there, and then Arm Fight Club Underground tried to host it. They had it scheduled, and then COVID things, they had to cancel it then. And
so we're really lucky that
Yeah.
It's happening at a BAL.
At a BAL event. We're just trying to give people something to pull for and give people a reason to train, because that's the whole point of this, man, is like training is fun and everything, but if you don't get to test yourself, then, you know.
Yeah, so they're going to pull right and left.
Yeah.
It's going to be freaking epic.
Yeah, it's going to be epic.
Two giant dudes, 1'6'8", 1'5'10", but thick as a
it's almost like 6'8",
shit house.
5'8", kind of a battle. Like, they're almost a foot difference between them. They're like 260. Curtis is like 260 now. He's such a beast.
Wow.
And I know Rick is always right around 300 pounds. So, and yeah, it's gonna be an awesome match. And then Devon versus Janek.
Yeah,
for
this crazy hyped match.
Yeah, yeah.
If Janek can get one pin, $500.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Devon can go 6-0. He gets the $500.
Yeah, it's pretty cool little scenario, and we're gonna run it like we said. We mentioned Dave Knox earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the way we're gonna run it is basically like, again, going through this weekend, realizing like, okay, we want to have the rules like kind of defined, and we want people to be on the same page and know what's going on. So the way we've decided to run it is WAF rules for the most part. Mm-hmm. The only differences are going to be that the pads we're going to use are going to be WAL, so 7x9 inch pads, and the elbow is going to be considered to be the joint, not just the point, which is how they do it in the WAL. And then
but we're still going to do elbow fouls are restart, no running fouls.
Yeah, so two fouls, no runners, and a false start is a warning.
Yeah,
right?
if it goes to ref script, it's going to be the WAL ref script.
Yeah, so close your thumbs, close your hands, and go, and that's it. And then if you cover your opponent's knuckles on the close your hands, it'll be like a false start. So you'll get a warning the first time and then a foul the second time.
Yeah.
So basically WAF with a WAL start, so that it's a little bit quicker, a little bit more exciting. And
it's going to be epic.
It's going to be epic. That's it.
And it's going down this weekend.
Yeah,
so you'll see the clips, the videos very soon.
Yeah, and if you don't follow us on Facebook, go check us out on Facebook, because the chances are there will be some live streaming happening. We're not sure how much, but you will see something for sure. So,
so if you like the video, please like the video.
Leave feedback, comments, all those things.
Hit that bell.
And see you next time. Monkeys out. Peace.
It's just not figured out yet.
I gave him $10.
Right, you did. We still got more fucking technical. Look, practice is on hold until Alan's got his shit figured out. I'll take this, Pat. I will take them and leave.